Here it is. Gilligans Revenge. The infamous tiki boat. Infamous tiki boat built by Captain Kelly Lundgren, who is, you guys should pretty well know, passed away a month ago. We're taking it out for one final voyage for 2022. Cool. Let's go with quick draw map. How about that? Awesome. Okay, everything's working. We're not going to run any music tonight. Motor's running good. For any of you that knew Kelly, maybe this video means something to you. I don't know. You're not overheating. Shut up. We need to fix that alarm before next year. I'm going to set the phone down here. You guys will get to see what we're going to do. I don't know. We'll try. Hey, the cut moves. I thought he fastened that down. Let me untie and we'll be off and running. Oh, shut up. And here we go. Gotta love Lake Taneycomo. All right, guys. We are off and running. Had to get through the muck and the mud and, Lake Taneycomo. So the boat 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, I guess it was a dream that Kelly had. Kelly lived on a 40 or so acre property over here in Walnut Shade and had the ability and the equipment and all that to harvest the lumber to build this boat off of that property, run it through a sawmill, do the finishing touches on it, and then put it together, and here we have the tiki boat. The only wood that came off the boat, or that's on the boat that didn't come off the property, is the bamboo, which came from Florida. So you can see the craftsmanship and the design, and it's just super creative. It took a little over a year to build it. We got another year in trials and testing, maybe a little longer than that even. Sea trials and testing what motor works and what motor don't, and how much weight will the thing haul. And then we had to go through all the hubbub of getting a title for a homemade boat, which that was an ordeal. The biggest ordeal was the Coast Guard and the State Water Patrol. Coast Guard being the worst. The boat's rated for 6 passengers plus the driver. We've had as many as 16 during trials, and it did fine, but the captains, the licensing and all that stuff, they just ended up being, 6 people was the max we could take out on it. And people really liked it. They loved it. It was popular. The first 2 weeks were kind of slow because I did all the phone and the bookings and all that for him. The first couple weeks were kind of slow, and then it kind of took off. We had people that up in Illinois or down in Texas that would see it on the internet or hear about it or somebody tell them about it. They'd call us, make a reservation, and a couple of them actually made a special trip to Branson just to ride the silly thing. So it's been quite the adventure. We'll go down here and wave at Matt here in a minute. He's out on his deck out here at the condos. Let's see if he likes the horn. Yep, he saw it. No, I don't think anybody can miss that thing. But no, Elena played a huge part in this too. The construction, the building, all the admin stuff. So we've got to give a big shout out to Elena. I couldn't have done my part without her. She helped me through a lot of stuff with the administrative stuff and the office work. The office work's not my thing. There's a big shout out to her. Scotty's Trout Dock actually hosted the boat while it was in commercial operation. So a big shout out to HP and Megan for that. It takes about an hour to an hour and a half to get from my dock down here in Rockaway Beach up to Branson Landing at the Tiki Boat's top speed, which safely is about 6 miles an hour. It takes forever in a day. So that was one of the main reasons we decided to try to dock it up at Branson. And it was a good decision because this 90 horsepower Mercury Optimax uses a lot of fuel. It likes to drink. I think it likes to drink more than Billy Carter did. So we're going to take it back to the dock here in just a minute, and that's going to be the last run, last voyage for 2022 until we can regroup and regather and go through all the hubbub that has to be gone through to see if we can continue or not as a commercial agency. I'm hoping that we can. We're going to try. At least that's the last word I got, is that we were going to, see what we could do to make it happen. So anyway, I'm going to end this here. That looks like Scott, so I'm going to nail my horn at him. No, that ain't Scott. Oh well. Bass boat fisherman going in for the night. Scott's down there somewhere because he wanted me to go with him, and I couldn't go because my back's hurting today. It was a rough weekend. But anyway, there's Matt up there. Wave at him. Hope everyone has a great evening. Stay safe and be good. I'm going to take this thing back and put it to bed. Thanks for watching.